Hare Krishna. I was talking with a devotee. He has been married twice, and he told me marriage is such a commitment. In the first year of my marriage, he was referring to his second marriage. He said, I didn't think that she and I would have such difference of opinions and she would have such different ideas than me. But I'm having to stay committed in this marriage, and it's very difficult. And he also told me my first wife was actually better than the second one, but I could not stay committed to her, and therefore the marriage broke. Those who are married, they know what commitment means. To those who are not married, I would like to ask a very basic question. And that question is, are you ready for commitment? What does commitment mean? Dictionary defines it as promise, assurance that you're going to do your best, going to be there for the other person no matter what may be their situation, their ideas. Just to give one example story from the Shastra, in the Mahabharata war, after Abhimanyu was killed, Arjuna became so furious. So he actually made this vow that the next day by the end of sunset, he's going to kill Jayadratha. And that was an impossible task. And Krishna was actually very much surprised to know that Arjuna made such a vow. But still, to keep up the promise of his devotee, Krishna tried his best. He did so many endeavors. He even illusioned everybody by creating a false sunset in order to help Arjuna keep up his commitment. So even in marriage, there will be so many adjustments that needs to be done where we need to go beyond our comfort zone. We need to stand strong about that commitment. It's like having like a problematic arm or a leg. We don't just cut it off and reject it, but we treat it carefully. Similarly, even in a marriage, commitment means to tolerate those difficulties, those differences. And it's not just staying married means it's staying married is not just about words, but it takes some action, some understanding. Some people say that marriage is a contract. Really? But even if it is a contract, it's an unconditional commitment contract in which two people enter. Because in any ordinary contract, there is like an escape clause. But in marriage, there is no escape clause. So my request is, if you are not ready for commitment, please don't get married. And does it sound risky to get married? Yes. But it can be very fulfilling if we take up to this commitment and be Krishna conscious and dedicate our efforts in the service of Krishna, in the service of this Vaishnava or Vaishnavi that we get married. Hare Krishna.